Hi friends, so today I'd like to show you how to make something very peculiar, very interesting. It is called Chofan. Chofan is Dominican style Chinese fried rice. Now you're thinking, how in the world did this combination happen? Well, Chinese persons have been in the Dominican Republic, wow, for like decades and decades and decades. So I think there's over 30,000 Chinese persons that live in the Dominican Republic. So of course when they brought their food and they started preparing food to sell to the public, the Dominicans liked the fried rice, with the soy sauce and the different condiments. So the Dominicans there fused the Latin-carribean, Hispanic, Dominican style of food with this Chinese manner of making fried rice. Chofan can have chicken, it can have beef, it can have shrimp and seafood, it can have basically anything. There are those that now make it purely vegan or vegetarian. They'll use like chunks of seasoned tofu. It does have egg, so no egg if you're gonna go vegan, or just different combinations, different possibilities. Chofan also, if you go to a Dominican restaurant here in Brooklyn or Queens, you'll notice that it's not made the same every way. Okay, a lot of places will make chofan with pork chops, like chopped up pork chops. Others will make it with chicken, and like I said, sometimes it's a mix with seafood and different combinations. All right, so you know what? I should get my. Should I be an adult for once and leave the Spider-Man apron? No, we're gonna put it on. So yes, please follow along, and I would love for you to learn how to make this curious combination of Dominican and Chinese food, Chofan, Dominican style Chinese fried rice. Alright my friends, so here are the ingredients that I'm going to use. I have about one chicken breast chopped up into chunks. I'm sorry, it's a little discolored because it's like half frozen. I had it like in the back of the fridge where things are half freeze. Usually they'll use about 2 chicken breasts, but I've been eating a lot of meat lately, so I kind of want to pull back. So this is seasoned the usual Hispanic way: salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, oregano, and anato or achiote. Okay, you've seen me season Hispanic style in the past. It's the same sort of seasoning for the meat here. To that I have 2 small cloves of garlic that I'm going to put right in there and just incorporate it into the chicken. I should have did that maybe yesterday. I seasoned the chicken last night. I had it in the fridge. Alright, we'll put that to the side. Next, do you remember when I made locrio de salami? Well, this is the bit that's left over. We're going to put some salami into our chofan too. So, just into chunks. You can cut it any way you like. This is good. We're gonna cook those together with the chicken, remembering that the salami is already cooked. It's been pre-cooked, but okay, so our meats are ready. You're gonna need also 2 eggs. For harmony in my pan, I got one of each color. Ebony and ivory. Okay, we also have 2 cloves of garlic chopped up, half of a medium-sized onion. It was a little bigger than medium, but it wasn't large. Chopped up. I like to get it, into nice squares or triangles. That's fine. This here, we have 5 slivers of different colored peppers. I got nice green, orange, and red. I also have 2 cups of rice. This rice was cooked yesterday. Do not try to make this with freshly cooked rice. You'll have a major problem. Okay? I have a bit of those frozen vegetables that you buy at, those bags. It's got carrot, it's got peas, it's got string beans. Okay? This is in lieu of the other vegetables that usually go into, Chinese style rice. I have some low sodium soy sauce. You have to be very careful because the salchichon has a lot of salt. And I lightly salted the chicken, okay? So, you know, you want to be careful. When we put in the soy sauce, we're going to put about, I would say, maybe a spoonful, a little more than a spoonful. We'll taste it and we'll figure it out as we go along. If I wanted to, I can also add a little more black pepper. There's black pepper already in that chicken. But this is what makes the combination. The meats are seasoned Dominican Hispanic style, but then you have the rice done in the Asian or Chinese style. Alright, so, alright, let's move on to our pan. Alright, I happen to have purchased the wok, but most Dominicans, you know, poor, you're making your food in the country, they'll just use a deep frying pan. But this wok was a good investment. I mean, this is not the best, but for its purposes, it's pretty good. I'm going to put it up to low, medium heat. That is coconut oil because it has a nice high smoke point, but most Dominicans that make this will use vegetable oil or olive oil, which, you know, I guess it works. Okay, so I'm bringing this up to heat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook up the chicken first, because remember, the sausage is already done. We're going to cook up the chicken first. We're going to add the sausage. We're going to add the chopped up vegetables. Then we're going to add the frozen vegetables together with the chopped up vegetables, actually, because, you know, you want to tenderize them, being that they were frozen. There was a drop of water from my hand. And then we're going to combine the other ingredients as we go along. At the end, we're going to put the scrambled egg into the mix there. All right, let me just check one more thing and we'll come right back. Okay, I'm sorry, my apron wasn't tied on right. Embarrassing. Okay, so low medium heat. I'm going to put my chicken right in there. Want to stir it around, get it nice and white, nice and brown. The beauty of it is since it's in chunks, you know, it'll cook up quicker. And the thing about it, I want to move it continuously so that it doesn't stick to the wok. Especially since this wok is not the best brand. You know, you get a good wok, does a better job. But I've had budget cuts, so sorry. Just a chunky piece of chicken there. I could probably cut him. I'll let it sit for a bit, then go back to moving it. You see that when that split open, it's still raw, so I'm going to keep going at it. And I'm going to do this maybe 5 minutes. Alright? We'll come back. Alright, can you see? Is my camera off? There we go. Okay. My chicken, I cut a little piece open. They're no longer pink. It's been almost 5 minutes. I'm going to put in my salami. And go for maybe another 5 minutes or so. As we said before, the salami's cooked. So you don't have to worry about that much. But, you know, we'll just brown everything a little further. I did turn the heat down. Let me turn it back up because the temperature of the pan came down. If you want to, you can add a little more oil in there. I think it's unnecessary, but just in case. Oh man, smells nice. Got a little oil burn here, but that's fine. You see that the chicken reduced, you know, it got a lot of its water content out. And the salami is also kind of shrinking before our eyes. Alright, so I'm gonna maybe go another 3 or 4 minutes, let it sit, turn it around, let it sit, and after about 3 or 4 minutes, we'll add the rest. Alright, a couple of minutes have passed, and now the salami has thrown its oil into the mix, so you got even more flavor. Okay, so now we're gonna add the onion, garlic, and peppers. We're gonna add the frozen vegetables, carrot, string bean, peas. It's usually peas and carrots, but like I said, it's not made the same way each time. Give that a mix. I mean, look at this. This looks like some sort of nice fricassee you would get at a restaurant. All right. Next, what I'm gonna do, just to help it along a little bit, I'm gonna put about a teaspoonful of water. Bring the heat down, and I'm gonna cover it just for a minute or two. Okay, and that way the steam can further. You know, if you're concerned about the chicken, you really shouldn't. It's chunks that cook up quickly. But we're gonna let it steam there, 3 minutes, and we'll come back. All right, back to the action. Let's take a look. About 3 minutes. We have a nice mix there. While I was waiting for this, I got a pan ready for the eggs. That's butter in there. I'm gonna scramble the eggs in butter. You can use, you know, whatever else you want. To this, I'm gonna bring the heat back up. I had it on low. And actually, if I wanted to, maybe I'll let that liquid evaporate a little more. Bring the heat up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna let the liquid evaporate a little more. All right, a minute has passed. What I'm gonna add is my 2 cups of rice. Let me lower the heat. And I'm gonna put in about 2 spoonfuls of the soy sauce. Well, let's start with 1, and let's do half, and then I'll taste it, because you don't want a salty surprise. Nice. Nice. See that? See how it's coming out? Nice. Oh man, it smells delish. I may add some black pepper. Let me see, let me give it a taste. Give it a taste. I'm trying to taste the rice as opposed to everything else. I know everything else is good. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm sorry, I went on ahead and while I was waiting for the liquid to evaporate, I went ahead and soft scrambled the egg. You don't want to do it too hard because you're adding this into hot rice. And, oh, I'm choking on the rice, sorry. And it'll further cook it out. So what I want to do is give this another little stir. Right? I want to turn the heat off or bring it down to the lowest possible, or just turn it off and put my egg right in there and just kind of fold it in and just mix it in. I didn't season the egg because, again, there's a lot of salt and there's a lot of, you know, soy sauce in here, so I thought it was unnecessary to season the egg. If you want to season the egg, that's up to you. Just have your heart medication pills or your high blood pressure pills ready. And I shouldn't make a joke. Sorry, people suffer different things, different conditions. Alright. I actually want to go take a shower before I serve this. Or should I eat now? Let's get a close-up of this from the pan. Alright, so there is my chofan. We got nice vegetables in there. We got our chicken, our salchichon. We got egg. If you want it a tad darker, you can go ahead and put a little more soy sauce. But let me serve this up. I'm going to serve this up. Alright, let's serve my chofan. Let's go right in. Get a nice amount of the chofan there. Oh man, I'm trying not to eat as much rice, but Hispanics love rice. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, everyone loves rice. What am I saying? Everybody. Look how nice and colorful, beautiful. You know what? I'm hungry. It was a long day too. I deserve. Here. And like I said, I didn't have as much chicken in there, but alright, so this is my chofan. Look how beautifully colored it is. I'm gonna have it with some tostones and some aguacate. Now the last thing I wanted to mention is, wait, I'm not ready for the last thing I wanted to mention. Hold on. So the last thing I wanted to mention, that chofan is usually, since it's Asian inspired, it's topped off with spring onion. But what I like to do is top it off with a little chopped up cilantro. Oops, a couple of leaves fell here. Alright. Now look how beautiful this rice dish is. All the colors, so full of flavor. You can have it with a salad, you can have it straight up. Alright, it's time for me to chow down. I can't wait. People, this thing came out absolutely delicious. You can't see my little table here. I have a little table here, but my camera's positioned badly. So I'll stand up and eat with you. There is my chofan. Okay? Oh man. It is so, I ate a tiny bit. And I wouldn't change anything. It's perfect. The seasoning is perfect. The salt, everything is just perfect. There's no need to adjust anything. And you feel the different textures, the different flavors. My mom's gonna be mad that I'm talking about my mouth full. You grab a tostón. Some aguacate. Please try to make this. the fusion of Dominican and Chinese cuisine. Chofan. If you make it, your friends are going to love you forever. I may have to get another serving. It's perfect. I don't have to change nothing. No salt. I didn't add pepper to it. You know, my Spider-Man. Anyway, thanks for tuning into this video. And see you in the next one.